Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video today. If you are new, welcome. My name is Mallory. If you are not new, welcome back. So I feel like it's been forever since I have posted a video. My life is super hectic right now. We are selling our house. We are trying to find a new house and life's just kind of in limbo, but we are finally under contract. So I had a few moments to sit down, no showings, no cleanings, no, pretending that nobody lives in this house. And I am going to be doing an unboxing video today. So I feel like I kind of made it in the crafting world, or I guess in my little crafting world. I have been using TeckWrapCraft for quite a few years, and they reached out to me and asked if I would be an affiliate. They gave me a discount code to share with you guys, and they even sent me this ginormous box of vinyl. Well, I think it's vinyl. I don't know what's in the box. So I am going to open it with you guys. I'm just going to show you everything that's in it. I will post a link with all of the products. Hopefully there's something in it that kind of, gets me inspired and we'll make something with it. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them in the comment section for me. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, it would really mean a lot to me if you did that. So huge thank you to TeckWrapCraft, and let's go ahead and get started. So we got a replacement mat, which is awesome because I really despise cleaning mine when they get old and sticky. And now for the best part, look at all of this vinyl. So they have obviously just regular colors. This is just a gloss white. Here's your holographic, a really pretty pastel pink. And this is a sparkle like leopard print, and it's got a clear backing, so I'm really excited to do something with that one. And then all the fun pastel colors and some of your holographic colors. And here is like a patterned one. This is pretty neat. And then there's this really cute holographic little pouch to hold all of your utensils. So your squeegee for, applying the vinyl. These, I actually have a set of these and I needed another one. So these are like the sharpest, best little tweezers for getting in little tiny pieces, or applying your really fine strips of vinyl. I'm not sure what this is. I'll have to look into this. This is definitely something sharp. It's gotta be, I think maybe you replace it. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's for this. So instead of like a pencil or pen, it's a little glitter vinyl picker. Okay, but look how cute this is. So this is a glitter pen. It even says TeckWrapCraft on there. And then you just pop it down like a pen and you can weed your vinyl. So we'll definitely be using this. Also, be super careful with this because it is really, really sharp, you guys. I've already stabbed myself. Yep. So I knew that I had to use this holographic leopard print vinyl, and my vision is to layer it over these two colors. So I've got the salmon pink and a black. And I'm just going to remove the protective layer. Most vinyl from TeckWrapCraft does have a clear protective layer, so you want to make sure that you're looking for that. Sometimes I've missed it. They are hard to see. So just check your vinyl for that clear protective layer. I'm just going to cut this. I cut like a 3x12 strip of the leopard print, and then my black and salmon are 3x12. I cut that leopard print one in half because I don't need the whole thing applied to the salmon. I'm just doing a name decal. And I remove about an inch of that paper backing, and then I'm gonna line up both edges, and with that excess tab that's on the back, I'm just gonna pull it flush right on the vinyl. Make sure that you don't have any fuzz or debris on that bottom layer, and just pull that paper backing off and use your credit card or your squeegee to make sure everything is flush. I'm going to do the same thing with the black. I think this is a really cool vinyl because there's so many possibilities. You could wrap a whole glitter cup in this. You could, wrap a painted cup in this, but I'm going to show you guys how to do a 3-layer decal for this video. So I'm in Silhouette Studio and I just typed out my name. I think it's like Hello Valentina font. I want to make sure that I'm welding and grouping these letters so I don't lose any of my, dots in the eyes or anything like that. Size it till I'm happy. And then I'm going to create an offset. So I'm going to right click on my mouse, click that offset button, and 0.03 is kind of my magic number. That's just the number I go with. Hit apply, and that's going to leave you with a second cut file or a second outline that's slightly larger than that first one. Again, group these together so you don't lose any dots in your eyes or anything like that if any of your letters are separated. And then we're going to create another offset with that bottom layer offset that we just created. So try and change the color so you guys can see. So there's my black layer. It's like a reddish pink layer behind it. I'm going to click on that reddish pink layer, right click on my mouse, hit offset, and do 0.03 again, hit apply, and now you will have 3 separate layers. So there's our black layer, our pink layer, and then we have another layer that's a bit thicker behind it. So the skinnier one on the bottom, that's the one that we layered with our holographic vinyl. So we're going to layer all 3 of these on top of each other. I like to create these little registration marks. They're just little boxes, one that I put on the bottom, and then I just kind of duplicate it straight across. You only need about 2 or 3 depending on the size, but this is just going to help me line up everything. So I'll show you guys moving forward how to do that. You don't necessarily have to create these registration boxes. You can use a light box. You can eyeball it when you layer it. You could use like parchment paper or wax paper. But this is just what works for me. So now that I have one decal completely made, I duplicated it 2 more times. So I have 3 separate files. And then I just want to start removing the layers that I need so I can cut them accordingly. I hope I'm making sense and you guys are following me. So the first layer we created, we duplicated it so we have our registration boxes, and all the registration boxes stay in the same spot on each name. So the skinnier one up top is the one that we layered. We're going to cut that at a thicker setting, and then the thicker black one and that pink one we're going to cut again separate on a separate color vinyl, and we're going to do it at just like the regular Oracal setting. So definitely make sure that you're cutting your layered vinyl, whichever you layered that holographic vinyl onto, at a thicker setting. So for the layered one, I think I used like a textured vinyl. It wasn't textured, but it was definitely thicker. The force is at like 25. I think I even kicked it up to 27. You will have to kind of play with it a little bit depending on, how sharp your blade is and all of that. But just know that you will have to adjust your setting to cut through those 2 layers of vinyl. So once that first one is cut, I'm going to send the other 2. Again, I think I'd use the vinyl reflective setting at a force of 10 or 12. So we're going to send all these to be cut, and we will be left with 3 different decals. I hope you guys are still following me. So simple weeding process. I probably could have turned the force up a bit more on this layered vinyl, but I was still able to work with it. It did, come off pretty easy. I didn't lose any of my letters. Originally, I was going to go with that salmon pink over a black outline, but I was really digging the way the black and the leopard print worked, so I decided to layer the black over another outline of black and then a final outline with this chrome silver. This is Frisco Craft transfer tape, and you just want to make sure that you start with your very first layer. So like I said, originally I was going to put the chrome over the black, I'm sorry, the salmon over the black and then over the chrome, but I really liked how the black outline would have looked with that leopard print, so I switched it up at the last minute. Technically, at this point, I could have just cut the leopard print and then layered it over a black offset, but I like to, you know, work harder, not smarter, I guess. So you can see we have our registration boxes now, and kind of the same thing that I did when applying that leopard print vinyl. I remove about 1 inch of that paper backing so those little boxes are exposed, and then I just line up those boxes with the other boxes on that decal. Again, making sure I'm starting with my top layer, because if you start with any other layer, you're going to have to try and remove that transfer tape to apply the layer on top of it. So again, we're layering it our third time. We just line up those boxes. At this point, I was kind of struggling to remove that paper backing. I don't know if it was because it was layered, if it just didn't cut thick enough, but this is a cool little trick that I found. You just line up your card scraper with the vinyl and just kind of pull that paper backing up while you are applying pressure with that credit card or squeegee, and just kind of roll that paper backing off. Once that paper backing is removed, just place it over the other layer decals like we did the first time, and you're left with your double offset name decal. And here's the regular one that we just put that leopard print over. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, definitely let me know. Thank you so much, TeckWrapCraft, for all of this amazing vinyl. If you guys see something you like, I will have it linked in the description. Don't forget the discount code, and I'll see you guys next time.